Let me paint you the picture they don't want you to see. The Federal Reserve Board of Governors is hosting their Payment Innovation Conference in Washington, D.C., bringing together financial and tech sector powerhouses to discuss the future of money itself. The agenda? Decentralized finance, stablecoins, artificial intelligence, and blockchain infrastructure. Read that again. The institution that spent decades protecting traditional banking is now openly embracing the technologies designed to replace it. This isn't just policy discussion. This is institutional surrender disguised as innovation. For the first time in Federal Reserve history, they're broadcasting live on their website and YouTube channel, ensuring maximum transparency. Translation? They want the world to watch them legitimize what they can no longer ignore. But here's where it gets explosive. As the crypto community speculates on which projects might receive invitations, all eyes have turned to one platform with 75 million users and infrastructure that perfectly aligns with the Fed's agenda. Pi Network isn't just another blockchain experiment. It's a Stanford-engineered financial infrastructure that reads like the Federal Reserve's wish list for next-generation payments. Founded by researchers Nicholas Kokalis and Chengdiao Fan, Pi Network has positioned itself as a super-public chain combining blockchain architecture with AI-driven identity and governance systems. But here's what makes institutional hearts race. Their mobile-first mining model and decentralized KYC framework create the most accessible and scalable blockchain platform on Earth. Protocol v23.01.s recent launch delivered exactly what regulators dream about. Smart contract support via Soroban parallel transaction processing for institutional-grade scalability, decentralized KYC aligned with ERC 3643 standards, biometric authentication through passkey technology, and Linux node expansion for enterprise deployment. Every single feature aligns perfectly with the Federal Reserve Conference themes: AI blockchain convergence, decentralized identity and payment systems, and regulatory compliance without sacrificing innovation. It's like everything just fits together seamlessly, don't you think? If this institutional chess game is blowing your mind, smash that like button right now and subscribe to TJ Crypto World immediately. Seriously, don't wait. Ring that notification bell because the information I'm about to reveal could position you ahead of the biggest institutional crypto adoption wave in history. You definitely don't want to let the establishment profit while you watch from the sidelines, right? The Federal Reserve's conference agenda reveals their true intentions. Panel discussions exploring traditional finance and DeFi convergence, new stablecoin use cases, AI payment intersections, and blockchain's role in payment efficiency and security. It's all laid out there, clear as day. Federal Reserve Governor Christopher Waller didn't mince words. They're examining opportunities and challenges of new technologies while hearing directly from those shaping payment futures. Translation? The Fed is ready to negotiate with the blockchain revolution. Pi Network fits this conversation like a custom-tailored solution. Their decentralized KYC system verifies users without compromising privacy, exactly what regulators need for blockchain compliance in regulated environments. But here's the institutional goldmine. Pi's AI integration in governance and fraud prevention directly addresses the conference's intelligent payment systems focus. As Pi expands into commerce, education, and finance applications, institutional relevance skyrockets. The Pi community isn't just hopeful. They're strategically vocal about institutional engagement. Community leaders understand that Federal Reserve recognition would validate technological maturity while enhancing visibility among regulators, investors, and enterprise partners. Let's examine the institutional momentum already building around Pi Network. The Valour ETP launching in Sweden with nearly $947 million in assets under management isn't coincidental. It's strategic positioning for exactly this type of regulatory engagement. Partnerships with OnRamp Money, Banksha, and TransFi expanding fiat access across more than 60 countries demonstrate the compliance, infrastructure, and liquidity mechanisms that institutional adoption requires. These aren't random business developments. They're calculated moves preparing Pi Network for high-level institutional integration. If Pi engages directly with the Federal Reserve, we're not talking about gradual adoption. We're talking about accelerated mainstream financial system integration. However, let's address the institutional concerns. Price volatility, governance centralization, and infrastructure scaling remain legitimate challenges. With 82.8% token supply under core team control, balancing decentralization with strategic oversight creates ongoing tension. Here's the bombshell I promised. Pi Network's roadmap reads like the Federal Reserve's institutional adoption checklist: full Soroban smart contract deployment, expanded staking mechanisms, DAO governance implementation, Pi-powered marketplace launches, smart contract application rollouts, major exchange listings, and global financial forum participation. Each milestone strengthens Pi's position as Web3's foundational institutional layer. We're witnessing the birth of the first blockchain platform designed for regulatory engagement from conception, not retrofitted for compliance later. Whether Pi receives a Federal Reserve invitation or not, the architectural alignment, community strength, and institutional vision perfectly match conference themes. That alignment isn't accidental. It's strategic preparation for this exact moment in blockchain history. The Federal Reserve's Payment Innovation Conference represents traditional finance's official recognition that blockchain technology isn't going away. It's taking over. For Pi Network, potential participation transcends symbolic validation. It's the opportunity to contribute meaningfully to payment system evolution while positioning 75 million users at the center of monetary transformation. This moment represents more than institutional adoption. It's the bridge between cryptocurrency experimentation and mainstream financial infrastructure integration. If this institutional revelation opened your eyes to Pi Network's strategic positioning, like this video immediately and subscribe to TJ Crypto World for more insider institutional analysis. Share this with anyone who needs to understand how traditional finance is secretly embracing the blockchain revolution. Your engagement helps this critical information reach people who deserve to profit from institutional moves. Thank you for investing your time in understanding the institutional forces reshaping cryptocurrency. Your attention and engagement make this deep dive analysis possible. Before you leave, check out my latest breakdown of the 3 blockchain projects positioned to benefit from Federal Reserve policy changes. The institutional connections will absolutely shock you. Until our next institutional expose, stay informed, stay positioned, and I'll see you in the next video.